Welcome back to the Pokémon Renewal Project, where we go over each facet of a Pokémon to revise and improve them in a competitive setting with an emphasis on fun. Today covering Alolan Raichu, also the mouse Pokémon. A shameless attempt to both overshadow Raichu even more and cash in more on Pikachu sales. Admittedly, this is a way cuter mouse that came in on a surfing Pikachu reference, mixing it with psychic powers just at the right time with the introduction of the Hawaiian region, making it a great addition overall with good reception. However, that is not what determines a Pokemon's viability and competitive, and this pancake-loving surfer did not perform all that great. But that's why we're here. So we ask, how are we going to renew it? With Alolan Raichu, we find ourselves covering the first of many Pokémon in a very peculiar situation, a Pokémon with a single available ability, not even a hidden one. So it was clearly meant to have Surge Surfer, its signature ability, which doubles speed while under electric terrain at all times, maybe even designed around it, but that does not matter to me. It's more fun to have more options. And as such, I'll give Alolan Raichu Electric Surge, creating electric terrain on Switch in. I understand that they wouldn't want Tapu Koko's ability on any other Pokemon in the same generation, but I think it fits Alolan Raichu way too well to pass up. One sets the electric terrain, another serves it. It's cool. But for its hidden ability, I'd like to give it Levitate, a pretty obvious one. I mean, I know I was surprised when I learned it could be hit by ground moves, when it's literally levitating. With these three abilities, it suddenly has a lot more options. You can support other terrain users, set your own terrain for rising voltage, or switch into ground moves, opening safe opportunities to pivot or set up, while keeping the original and signature ability. Overall, this seems like a powerful buff for variety on Alolan Raichu sets, and not knowing which ability it could be makes it just a little harder to face. Moving on to stats, just like other regional variants, Alolan Raichu keeps the same base stat total as Raichu, but the distribution is different. And this one is clearly meant to be more of a special attacker. But I still want to keep the possibility of mixing attacking stats open. So we raise its BST to 505 with 25 points to redistribute once lowering its attack to 80. So the new stats are 60 HP, 80 attack, 50 defense, 110 special attack, 95 special defense, 110 speed. This way, we boost its special prowess, both offensively and defensively, while maintaining the possibility of physical or mixed sets, albeit slightly weaker. Let's not forget also that the light ball buff we made last video should apply to this Raichu as well, boosting both attacking stats by 1.5 without drawback, skyrocketing offensive potential, though admittedly it is a little worse on this Raichu since it's weak to knockoff, but there's nothing we can do about that. Now in terms of moves, both Raichus share a great existing move pool. In fact, this one has it even better thanks to access to psychic moves, giving it amazing coverage. But we're still giving it the same moves we gave regular Raichu, that being Ice Punch for physical sets, Ice Beam for a special ice move, Icy Wind for a powerful VGC tool, Flash Cannon, a special steel coverage move, Aura Sphere, since I believe all Pokemon with access to Focus Blast should get it, Dark Pulse for a dark special attack, and Dazzling Gleam for Fairy. And finally, and this applies to Cantonian Raichu as well, I forgot to give it this, Parabolic Charge for a stab recovery attacking move, all slightly stronger versions of things it already gets, but on the opposite attacking side. For a Psychic type freeze-dry, and relevant this time since we should give it to Alolan Raichu, I propose to bring back Psywave and make it super effective against other Psychic types. Lashing out at the mind of another telepath, X-Men style, seems really cool and fitting, also powerful. These changes are all once again in the hopes of improving matchups and threatening potential. So many in fact, that once more I regret to leave the calcs out of the video. But you can imagine what a nasty plot 1.5x boosted 110 special attack can do. Hell, even the 95 SPDF is pretty strong. I see potential for Levitate, Screens and Volt Switch. Who knows what the player base could do with these expanded options. Overall, this was a pretty quick video. This Raichu did not need that much to shine. Now, tell me what you think. Do you think this Raichu is way better than the Kanto one, even with the changes to both? Do you think it's too reliant on the Light Ball? How do you think it would perform in current metagames? And more importantly, is it all fun? Remember to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss my changes to your favorite one. I've been Kelbo, and that's all I have for today's episode of Pokémon Renewal Project. I'll hopefully see you next time.